Well, hello everyone. 2 Corinthians chapter 5 verse 21 tells us this: God made him who had no sin to be sin for us, so that in him we might become the righteousness of God. Brethren, our text tells us why Christ chose to die on that cross. We may not completely comprehend what is it all about, but this is the truth that no one can ever deny. That yes, God the Father made Jesus Christ, who had no sin, to be sin for us, so that in him we might become righteousness of God. Well, this tells us that he sacrificed himself to become sin for the world. Knowing that he is the only one qualified, he suffered for us. He died for us. He became sin for us. When the Roman governor Pontius Pilate examined him, he declared, "I find no fault in him." John chapter 19, verse 4. When Herod and the Jewish leaders put him on trial, they cannot find witnesses against him, so they set false witnesses who lied under oath. Matthew chapter 26, verse 59 to 60. When Christ hung on the cross, the Roman centurion cried, "Truly, this was the Son of God." Matthew chapter 27, verse 54. These people was not on the side of Christ, but they knew he has no fault. When Christ died on the cross, brethren, he took my place, and he took yours. Those nails were meant for you and me. The crown of thorns should have been on our heads. The spear should have pierced our sides, and those insults were meant for you and for me. It should have been us hanging on the tree, but it wasn't. It was Jesus dying in our place. His death satisfied God's righteous decree that sin must always be punished. Through this verse, remembered his gift for all of us, that we might become the righteousness of God. This is what we all need, to be made righteous with God. On that cross, he made the great exchange. He was condemned that we might be justified. He bore our sin that we might be set free. He died that we might live. He suffered that we might be redeemed. Theologians call it the doctrine of imputation. That's a term from the banking world. It means that when we trust Christ, our sin is credited to Christ's account, and his righteousness is credited to our account. He takes our debt, and we get his credit. He paid what we owed, which we could never pay, and he gives us what he has, which we could never earn. In this verse, my brethren, may we remind ourselves that we were given the greatest gift of all time, the Lord Jesus Christ. He doesn't want to give us up. May every one of us renew our minds to follow him, to obey him, and to love him more. Thank you very much, and God bless all of you.